let's talk about a feature that it seems that not all cars are equipped with. That's the turn signals. Welcome to another episode of Dubai Driver. What happened to my bow tie? Well, today is the tie day. Actually, all cars are equipped with indicators. The problem is that people are not using them. The main reason for indicators is communication. In a congested environment, of course, we should communicate together. Of course, we're not going to be shouting, I'm going to go right, I'm going to go left. No, we use indicators. And this also shows our approach. That means it's a safety measure. And it should help us get through the traffic swiftly and smoothly. So now let's watch the road together and to get a better idea of what I'm talking about. And in the meantime, I will share with you some of my thoughts. Alright? Another issue that is very important, look at this. Another issue which is very important is that just because you give an indicator on a highway that you are changing lanes, it doesn't give you the right to change the lane. An indicator is a communication that you are about to make a certain maneuver. It's not your right. You have to be patient, and when it comes to changing lanes, you have to first indicate, then check if it's safe to change the lane, and then do the maneuver. That's the correct way to do it. Not to start the maneuver and then on the way to give the indicator, because that's too late. You have to indicate before. You also have to put yourself in the place of the other drivers. When they are in their lanes, it is their right to continue in that lane without somebody else obstructing them. If sometimes maybe your speed is not high enough, or maybe you're too fast, I don't know exactly, but it depends on the situation. But you have to understand that just because you want to change lanes, it's not your right. You have to be patient, and you have to let other drivers first pass, and then make sure that your maneuver will be safe to switch lanes. For example, when you're waiting in a queue in a supermarket to the cashier, do you just bump into the line and say, okay, I have just 2 items to buy and somebody else has a full basket, and that gives me the right? Or I'm in a hurry and somebody is not in a hurry, or something like that, and they have the right? No. Another mistake that I see on the road is, let's say somebody is driving and then they want to make a right turn, and they apply the brakes, and then in the last moment they give the indicator. That's wrong. The correct way to indicate your intention to make a right turn or left turn is before you apply the brake. You should indicate before you start slowing down. First you tell others that you're about to turn right, and then you slow down, and that makes it so much easier for the others to drive. Another example where people misuse the indicators are roundabouts. Whenever you are exiting the roundabout in a traffic like in Dubai, where we drive on the right side, so usually you will be exiting the roundabout to the right side, just simply use the indicator before the exit, so the cars around you, especially the ones behind you, know that you're about to change your direction. This simply makes driving more comfortable. To the subject of changing lanes, I know there are some mean people who, once they see that you're giving an indicator, they accelerate and they don't want you to come in. But you know, fortunately, there are less and less people behaving in this kind of, let's say, selfish manner. They want to make it more difficult for you to enter. So these are my tips for today. I hope they're quite clear. If you don't agree, leave your comments below. If you agree with my approach, then I'm waiting for your thumbs up indicator to encourage me to make similar materials. So I hope you liked this episode, and see you again next time.